This is Kaiser Phoenix here with another Endless Ocean video. Today we're going to the Ciceros Strait, which is the second main map you go to in Endless Ocean 2. It's a pretty big one. There's a lot of variety here, at least in areas to explore. It's a pretty deep map throughout. As you can see, I haven't quite explored everything yet. But there is a lot to see, so we're going to start off with the northern portion of the map in North Canyon. And this almost reminds you of the shipwreck area in the last game, in that there are a lot of shipwrecks and a lot of sharks running around. It's hard to pick a favorite. This might be one of my favorite maps. There's a lot going on here. And a lot of animals that are some of my favorites, including hammerhead sharks. So the North Canyon is actually pretty deep. You can sort of see some, I believe those are mahi-mahi in the distance, or dolphin fish. Right here we've got some Indo-Pacific sailfish, and sharks are close by. In fact, we might have to shoot a few. Let's head down to the deeper waters of North Canyon, see what's down here. A lot of bicolored parrotfish, which are a lot more interesting in this game. They just seem to pop more. See that? Down on the bottom we've got some, I believe, some red stingrays? Yes, red stingrays. Whenever you get down here, it's always nice to take a look up and see where you're at. It looks very pretty in this game. Looking up at the sun. It's an interesting view. I think we passed right by some pelagic threshers, which is an interesting shark species. There's a monkfish. I want to touch you. There are great whites in the area, and there are fish that will attack you in this game, so we have to be a little careful as we get closer to the western end of the north side of the ocean, or of the map. Right now we're about right under the boat. Look up, we might be able to see something interesting. Like I said before, there are many shipwrecks on this map, and there is one on the west side of the northern part of the map, I believe. There's an interesting animal. See that right there? That is a queen sturgeon, maybe? See if we can catch up to it. It's a sturgeon, which is used to make caviar. Lady Dorothea is her name. She's a very large fish, very large bony fish. Got some conger eels here, I believe. We are right on the northern edge of the map. I think that drop off might be the end of the map, actually, right there. And here we have our first shipwreck. As you can see, there are sharks patrolling. There are pelagic threshers and also great white sharks in this area. There's a great white. In fact, probably going to get hit by one. Dolphin's not too happy about it. Let's head out so that we're not attacked, though it won't do us too much won't do too much at this point. Just with all the air I have. One's probably going for us right now. I think I might get to, yep, there he was. Swam right past him. Looks like we're out of the danger zone. We did pass by some pelagic threshers, which are related to great whites. They have very long tails that they used to whack their prey with. It's an interesting shark. It's one of my favorites, but what can I say? I like a lot of sharks. Got some moon jellies here. Let's head into this canyon and see what we can find. I have not found all the things in Ciceros Strait yet. It's kind of hard to have to find everything in. There's one quest involving a bluebird, which I have not finished. I believe it's somewhere. Somewhere around here is a bluebird, and I have not seen it. I suspect there's something in this area. I haven't quite figured out what it is. A lot of fish in here. Let's go ahead and surf and see what we can find. Well, not too much. Now we've explored North Canyon, let's head towards the center of the map and see what else we can find. Probably run into another shipwreck. One thing I like about this game is that each of the big maps in the area has different fish. Like, sure, there are some fish you can find everywhere, but there's a good variety. For example, this guy. I'm pretty sure you can only find him here. At least it seemed that way when I first got here. Down there is a normal-sized sturgeon. As you can see, not nearly as big as Lady Dorothea. And we're at another shipwreck. I'm not sure which one this is, but it's in the middle of the map. This area also is known to have a bunch of whirlwinds which can block progress. If you go at night, they're not there. We're at the wreck of the Demeter. Some sailfish over here, which are cool. There's a lot to salvage in the area as well. Further into the center of the map, there's some unique fish over here. We've got some Atlantic tuna, which are typically schooling fish, especially in this game. Come here! Very fast though, so it's hard to keep up with them. So there's some very large trevally, which are interesting. I'm fairly sure you can only find giant trevally here, specifically at the this wreck that we're at. It's also manta rays. Quite a few of them actually. Said that this is their breeding ground. This is the Amphithrite Sanctuary, I believe. There's a bicolored parrotfish that's... Here we go. Here's a bicolored parrotfish in its male pattern. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Nearby is the Blue Dome, which we're heading to right now. It's kind of an interesting little place to visit. There's not altogether too much going on in the Blue Dome, but some of the side missions do require you to go here. Stingrays, a lot of reef fish. And if you go up top, it's an interesting place to surface because of all these murals right here. It's kind of a cool place. I'll see you next time with another video further exploring the Ciceros Strait.